I just post a million times on social media and all this and it'll grow. And I'm like, yeah, but most business growth occurs because somebody deployed some capital. And that really is interesting to me because that really spoke to me about how the investor mentality is something that we still have to learn to embrace. The investor mentality, part of it, part of it, because we talked about financial consciousness. That's what this class is for, basically, economic elevation, elevating your thinking. One aspect of the investor mentality that I think you may want to consider that I don't know if everyone embraces is the fact that investors are people that don't have a problem letting go of money. Investors are people that will sign the front of the check as fast as they want to sign the back of the check. Paycheck people sign the back of the check. Investors are signing the front. And investing is hard because you're signing the front of these checks, putting all this money out there, and you don't know what you're going to get back. You don't know if it's going to work or not. In fact, you know that you're going to fail a lot. It's like basketball. You take a bunch of shots, and if you hit 50% of them, you're happy. And so basically, one thing I've noticed is that a lot of black businesses don't grow because the ad budget isn't there. There's no sort of consistent, structured effort to make sure that there's like broad-based advertising to make the business go. And then what will happen in some cases is when money gets made, uh, I my personal bias is that when money gets made, if you're an investor, then you're investing half of that money at least right back into the business, right? They call it the plowback ratio. Plowback ratio is directly connected to how fast your business grows. Most people I know, like I don't even tell people how much money I make because they're gonna misinterpret that number. So if I tell you, yeah, we made $100,000 last week or something like that, a lot of people are like, whoa, you balling? We can go to the club. You can buy you a Benz. You can get you a bigger house. And I'm like, no, because we made 100,000, but we spent 80,000 trying to grow the business, trying to plow it back into the company and run the operation. So I don't even talk about it. I don't talk about money, my personal money, that much for two reasons. One, because it's corny and it draws stupid attention. It drives me crazy. And this is one of the negative side effects of the Black economic revolution that I'm really proud of it, and I'm glad I played a part in pushing it forward. But one thing I hate is that we got too much influence from these damn rapper minded sons of bitches that have everybody run around like a dope boy. You know, like look at my private jet, look at my Benz, look at my car, look at what I got, making it rain and all that. And I can't tell you how many times I've had private conversations with people who were friends of mine. Those who know me well could probably read between the lines and know what I'm talking about. Where I've said, "Can we stop being so flashy? Can we just tone it down a little bit? We not making we ain't Biggie and Pac. We're not you're not making a rap album, dude." And this is where when I talk about money being connected to culture, hip hop culture is anti-wealth. It's anti-wealth because anything that teaches you to be like this is anti-wealth. How you going how one of the most important parts of wealth is preservation of what of your resources. Conservatism. Hold that. Well, you played little league football. Your coach told you to hold on to the damn ball. What are you doing? You throwing it down the field like with eyes closed? I coached. I know I'm getting sidetracked, but y'all know how. I remember I coached a I told you I had this horrible girlfriend a long time. I promise I'm gonna get to reason number two in a minute, but I got it. When I was at University of Kentucky, I had this terrible girlfriend. She was a really mean person, but she was on this flag football team, and they were horrible. They were like the bad. Anybody remember the Bad News Bears? Like they were terrible, and it was embarrassing.